probably going to pull over up here, guys, and see if what we can see back here, if this isn't somebody's house. Doesn't appear to be. Appears to be a country road. But we're going to look back to the northwest here just a second. We're headed down to Elk City now, and then over to Sayre. Should be able to intercept this bad boy pretty well.
In 2 miles, turn left onto East County Road 990.
Get up here on top of this hill. Hopefully have a place to pull over. I think we're good right there. We're going to put the emergency flashers on, turn the lights out. I'm going to get out and try to get me some pictures real quick while I can. All right. Well, should have got some pretty good shots there. And now the storm is moving straight toward us. So Elk City, I think, is going to be the place to be. We can find
Turn right onto State Highway 34.
Hey, did you notice that that thing turned to the east? So Elk City will probably be a good place to be. What's that? Hang on a minute. You're fading in and out there. Hold on one second. I gotta get my phone plugged in. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, Elk City, where are you guys at? Oh, so you may have already passed me. I was setting off on the side of the road. Yep, I passed or went down one country roads, and I got the some pretty good lightning shots. I am back on the road, and I'm headed toward Elk City. So find a good, nice, dark road that we can get on, so that we can, yeah, on the, yeah, probably, just in case it decides to drop south. Well, yeah, probably so. We can drop. Either that or north. What? Oh, really? You realize there's another tornado warning on the back side of this one, right? Coming up from the Texas, Oklahoma, or the Texas, Oklahoma Panhandle, Texoma. Yeah, that's a long ways away. I won't be staying out for that one, but yeah. Oh, I see it now. So bad enough you can't take it. Let me call my brother. So anyways, are you? I think probably on the north side of Elk City, and if we got to drop south, we can. Or we could go on the south side of Elk City, but then you're going to get all of the lights. So either be west or north. Hey Siri, call Greg McGee.
I can't seem to find a good connection.
Hey Siri, call Greg McGee.
Calling Greg McGee Mobile.
You guys watching the news? Are you watching the weather? Okay, you know that there's a tornado warning storm on Abba Binger. Okay, alright, was just letting you know. I'm out by Oak City on another tornado warning storm. Hey Tammy. So, anyways, alright, I'll let you go. Bye. Did that thing move? Is it moving more southeast now? It. Let me see here. I can put it on motions too. Yeah, it's still dropping southeast. Probably Sayre might be the best place to go, dude. I hate to do that, but we don't. I mean, if we go to Elk City, obviously we can take and go east if we have to, right there on the interstate. So, what do you think? Just go to Elk City and so. Are you you're on the south side? You're on the north side. Okay, all right. So I shouldn't be too far from you then. Okay. All right. Because my dot shows is pretty close to your dot. Is that you parked on the right there? Flash your lights if it is. Step on your brake lights. Okay, that ain't you. That's a pickup truck. That's this. Okay, so there was a guy sitting in a pickup truck, looked like next to a tank battery? Yes. Okay, so I'll... Why does your beacon show like it's... I don't see no I don't see no lights over there.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I said, if you want to keep going south, you can. I'm almost back to the main road now.
All right. So is that you pulling out right now? Can you see me?
No, I'm almost to a stop sign, about to turn south.
Yeah, I know. I see you. Right here.
I don't see it.
No? You gotta be ahead of me then.
So the truck that is pulled out in front of me, and now I'm turning south.
Oh, and that's the way he's turning. So the one I seen. Did you go past the Love Station or the gas station up here? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm north of Elk City too, but I'm coming into town. Okay. So tap your lights again and let me see. There you go. Is that you that just tapped them? Okay, never mind then. Okay. You're behind me? Okay. All right. I'm gonna find a place to pull over up here on the road, and I'll just wait on you. Okay. I am by a white sign that I can't read what it says. I think it says O'Hara something.
Okay, now tornado warning is now issued for Oklahoma for Arsenal.
Okay, yeah.
What's the motion?
And it's going down towards Sayre.
Southeast of 35.
Yep. That was a storm chaser that was driving by me.
Okay.
I don't think you're behind me. I think you're in front of me. Oh no, now you are. Now your beacon updated.
Yep.
Okay.
Here, we'll look for Sayre. And then you can't update the stream, but let's see. I think I see you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll follow you.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Did you just say "wowee"? Yeah. Right. That's funny. So, all right. Yeah, so it's saying it's moving southeast, and it is. It's turning hard southeast. So, I think Sayre was going to have to be the play. Well, I don't have that on radar scope, but I can only imagine. So, yeah, I mean, okay, so. Yeah, should get right on I-40, and we should be able to blast right over to Sayre, dude. In no time. Do what? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You better be glad you're in that vehicle, dude. Don't make me whip my shirt off. Hey, that was a perfect opportunity right there. I know, right? Always. Hey, at least I didn't say 7:13 p.m. So, okay, well, here we go. Dude, full moon shining and a tornado warned supercell off to our south, to our west. Look at the hook on that thing, man. Golly. All right, well, I'll just shut up and follow you. All right, bye. Find a good place. All right. Man, oh man. What in the world is going on? This thing is hooked around. If it was close to the pond, you could catch fish with that hook. Golly. Man, howdy. I can only pray that this is going to be visible. I mean, I don't want it to hurt anybody, but it's got a hook on it. It's mean. I'm not even lying. Big old crab claw. Y'all get ready. Lightning is flying like crazy. There ain't nothing to slow this thing down either. It's... Wow! Wee! I know y'all are getting that lightning on that stream. Man alive. That ain't even funny joke. Wow. Hail core just went ginormous on this thing. Yeah, absolutely. If that gives you any idea of the strength of this storm, you get lightning bolts flying out like that, it is powerful. We're about to be right up in its business. Well, it says that there's 6 viewers on there, so don't know why people aren't commenting and talking. But y'all, if you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, and hit that notification bell, do it. Help us grow the channel. I mean, this is why we're out here doing this stuff. And we don't know who is or isn't getting that. If somebody's watching the channel and you have family that live out here by Sweetwater, Oklahoma, or even Eric and Sayre, or Elk City, and you share that information to them, they may not be getting coverage from the local media stations or whatever else. Their power might be out, and so they may only have a cell phone in order to be able to get any notifications. And so if you help send that notification out, or that YouTube channel out, whatever, it helps. And so, yeah, look at this thing. It's just crazy. To Sayre. Hey, if we go up here just a little bit more and turn off toward the exit toward Carter, we can drop straight south. Carter, Willow, Mangum. There's a road that runs straight south from there. If you go clear to Sayre, you won't be able to take and drop down. More than likely. If it says Carter or Mangum or whatever else, then that's the one that we want to take. Maybe so. All right. Well, I'll let your navigator help you out there. I'll just follow you. But dude, look over there. You can see the bases on that storm now. Maybe up here at the truck stop, if we go north, we can take it. Okay, that's fine. No, that's all right. Just lead on. Continue doing what you're doing, mister. You're doing a good job. Okay. All right. Sounds good. If we get off up here and then we'll have to get back on, I mean, we're literally going to be right in the notch as it comes in. So that's up to you, whatever you want to do. But I think we need to take and stare into the bear's cage for a little bit. Okie doke. All right, bye. Yeah, the hail core on this thing is purple. We're going to be turning off to the north, guys. You guys are going to be able to see the storm here in just a few minutes. Give us just a second to get in position, and you guys will be amazed.
In 2 miles, take exit 23 onto Main Street and State Highway 152.
I'll get my route off of there so it ain't talking to me. Wow. Wow. All right, here we go, guys. It's going to be right in our face. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. So you guys can see. Shut my lights out. Get my phone.
Man, the structure.
Are you all seeing that structure? Yes! That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There is a monster wall cloud on that thing, guys. I'm getting my wide angle lens out so that I can get better lightning shots. So bear with me. We got strong inflow coming in on it too. Excuse me. Alvik, we are just to the west of, or north of Sayre. And we're fixing to get out of here because it's a confirmed tornado. You guys probably seen it just a second ago, maybe over there, just over those yellow lights. Be in the path of this thing. And get her back window blown out if we don't hurry up. Oh, okay. And is moving into Sayre right now. People, unless you're storm chasing, I do not recommend you driving north. At all, period. Oh, that's police. Or EM, maybe. But being at nighttime, now that we're... Let me make a phone call here real quick.
Hello.
Hey, hook on that is tightened up again, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna drop south here, and then we're gonna go east outside just to the south of Sayre.
Okay, that'll work.
And it'll take us over to that road that goes south to Carter.
Okay, well, I think, and if you remember right, what I told you as far as where that big, huge ball of helicity was earlier, it was north of Willow. So we'll have to see what happens, but
Right.
it may, because it's headed that way.
Yeah.
Actually, well, no, actually it's not. It's going to miss unless it starts diving south like it showed on the models.
Okay.
So, anyhow,
Close. Yeah. Right here. Yeah. Thanks. Let's get the intersection.
hey, my wife's trying to call me, so give me a sec.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be turning here in just a second.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
It's pouring rain.
Yeah, I know. And we're on a tornado warning out by Sayre, and it is wrapped up like everything. We seen the tornado just a little bit ago, and it was just northwest of Sayre. And so, confirmed tornado. And so now we're dropping to the south and then east and headed back toward it. So, headed back toward home is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to manage about 15 different things. So, anyway.
So you're not going to be home till...
Oh, a little while.
Alright.
Alright, love you. Yeah, tornado warning. We get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. We're gonna get it if we don't hurry up and get out of here. There we go. Tornado sirens are now going off in Sayre, Oklahoma. if you are in Sayre, you need to take your tornado precautions. Not only Sayre now, Elk City is in the polygon, as well as Carter. There is some stripped tree branches right there. We get out of these city lights, we're gonna probably pull over up here again and check it out. We've got the roof cam, but I'm not gonna mess with it because of the fact that trying to locate exactly where the tornado is gonna be at, it's gonna be difficult. But we're basically right in the inflow notch right now. And you guys are pointing into the sky. All right, it's going to be directly in front of us, guys. I'm going to see if I can take and switch over to the phone camera real quick. And I'm going to take you guys outside.
I think we should probably keep going because I mean,
where's the wall cloud
it
at?
could be right in front of us.
Yeah, it's right over here on the left by those towers.
Yeah.
So, we got southeasterlies.
It's coming from right here to our left.
So outflow. All right.
Keep going.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
All right. I'm not going to try and mess with the
Oh, I know what the problem is. Alright, I'm going to take and get rid of that background. All right. Live stream still up, guys. Talk to me. Let me know how things are looking. Got a new hook developing right now on this storm. Highway 34 is where we're going to tie in at. And that should put us in pretty good shape where we can take and look back into the center of this thing. I got to roll my window down here again. Shows that the hook is right here in front of us. I have successfully lost my drink. Down on the floorboard again. So there is looks like a developing wall cloud over here just to our left.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Once we get up here to Carter, we need to stay on the north side of the town and look back to the, because the hook is actually recycling, and it's starting to reform on the back of the storm.
Okay.
So we've got hail core to the north of us, and then
there might be a pull off right here. Do you want me to pull here if there is?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, right here. I don't know how I like this one.
There's
right.
one on the right side.
Okay.
I mean, this one ain't bad, but
Yeah, I always got to make sure that there's no. Okay, there's no trees right here on the left side.
okay, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, we're good right here.
We need to flip around. We need to face north.
Okay, do you want to flip around? And then I'll flip around behind you.
Yep. I'm going to pull up here in front. Hold on.
Okay.
You see the wall cloud right there?
Right up above us?
No. To the north. The hook's going to be back to the northwest.
Okay.
You might want to move back down this way a little bit. Golly.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to position down towards you just a
Yeah.
tad bit.
All right. Be right back, guys. Y'all should have been able to see that lightning strike for sure. I think I'm blind by it.
Okay. Here comes the wind. There? Yeah. Here, right back. Yeah. Because this is a whole new thing.
That's the RFD. So what does radar show it? What's the hook look like on radar? I gotta. That you got all that bright lights on. Where?
On the edge on the right hand side.
Possibly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You want to go down the road a little bit?
Yep. Go around me.
All right.
Yeah, I think it is. Pretty sure that we just have a head of funnel right in front of us, guys.
Made a warning for Crescent.
What?
Yep. All right, I gotta go.
It's east of Cashin.
Yeah, it's east of Crescent too.
Yeah, moving up towards Cedar Valley.
All right, let's get up here up on top of this hill.
Okay. Hey Siri, call Al Vic.
Calling Elvic.
The wireless customer.
Okay, so we're getting a new hook developing to our southeast. The storm kind of outran us a little bit. Hey, Candace. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Yep, so we've seen at least one tornado. And pretty sure we just had a funnel cloud just a second ago. And we are repositioning now. We are coming up towards Sentinel. And so we're going to be taking a look back to the east, southeast, here in just a few minutes. But it appears that the storm may be shrinking in size. Yeah, let me see what radar I'm pulling off of first before I make that comment, because we might be getting close enough to What do you think? Looks like this thing's shrinking.
Huh?
Looks like this thing, well, it might not be. Look like it might be strengthening back up now. The hail core is a little bigger on it.
Well, there's a wall cloud just to our left.
Okay.
But we can also go south and
I
get in
see it.
position for that one.
So, yeah, I mean, Sentinel, we can do one of two things. We can go north here and get a little closer to this and then turn around if we got to turn around. Because at least, I mean, if we're up a little bit closer to it, but we're also going to be up in the hail core too, huh?
No, let's go north.
Okay.
Yeah, because this one to our east looks like it's dying off at the moment.
You think?
Yeah.
The one with
The core dropped tremendously on it.
Yeah. The big hail core is off to our east.
Right, but it just dropped down.
Did it? Okay, alright. I got you. Alright.
Alrighty.
Let me get my window rolled up here. So where is this at? This is gonna be Elk City up here to our north.
Yep.
Watch that car.
Yeah, I see it. I think it's that truck that passed us just a little bit ago.
Probably. Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is the new core.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, Candace. I'm interacting with some folks on my live stream. God, double
Wow.
strike, man. That's awesome.
Well, it's definitely strengthening again.
It is definitely strengthening again. We might want to take and pull off
Looks
so
like
that
there's something hanging down just in the center of it right now.
yeah. Let's pull off where we're not up into the city lights and stuff, so that we can maybe get some shots like that.
Okay, Colt's looking for a place now.
Okay. Even if it's just on the side of the road, dude. There's more than enough side. I mean, we can put our flashers on.
I'm gonna pull up right here.
It don't make no difference to me.
Here, let's see if I think this is a little hilltop right here, and then we'll pull off on top of that.
Okay. Fair enough. Golly. We need to get that quickly.
There's a turnoff right there.
Ah, man, we missed it.
Right here.
Yeah, this will work. Aim off a little bit into the ditch. There you go. Perfect.
I'll have you keep your flashers on, that way I'm not ruining your shot.
Perfect. All right. Getting out again, guys. Hold on.
Don't worry, guys. He doesn't have Ebola. Maybe.
gotta switch lenses out, folks.
Wow.
Aaron, why are we still on phone together?
I don't know. You didn't hang up.
All right. There's a big line of severe coming in, so we probably should get before it gets here. Just severe. It ain't nothing else either. Just severe. All right, here we go. I'm going to adjust the camera down here real fast before we take off. And we will do like we did last time, Sonia, Angela, all you storm chasing ladies. Oh man. We'll open it up for chit chat as we make our way back. How does that sound? Oh. Turn that bad boy off. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, unfortunately, this has turned into a great big old rain bomb of a storm. There is another big one that is out by Canadian, Texas, but we will not be on that one. There are also another big line that is coming in near Judy, Wenzel, by Alva. Probably pretty windy up that way right now, and I'm going to look at velocities just to make sure. Yeah, there's some pretty stout winds. Let me take and pull off Advance. Yep, if y'all have not experienced the winds, you will be pretty quickly. Alva, you're getting it right now. You're just on the edge of it. Burlington is up next. Cherokee. And then, my friends, in Waukeeta and Medford, Nash, oh, let's go Tacoma, in that area, Carmen. Really high winds near Hardner and Kiowa, Kansas. So this is actually kind of getting a little kink on it. A little kink on it up there by Hardner, Kansas. And so we need to let those folks know what is going on with my mouse. There we go. Now I can actually read all of y'all's chit chat because for some reason it was smooshed over there. And so now I can see y'all's chat. But yeah, that wind is pretty stout just to the west and northwest of Burlington. And so the reflectivity's kind of got a little kink in it. And we always want to be aware of that because you get that S shape even on these Boeing segments like that. And it could be a bad situation. That's what happened to us early this morning. 4 a.m. we were in a tornado warning. And so it looked almost similar to what we're seeing on reflectivity there. But really high velocity winds coming into Kiowa, Kansas, and Burlington, Oklahoma. Alva just got the outflow portion of it, and then the heavier winds are going to be back behind there. And then a lot of rain. And I was told that area last night got over 4 inches of rain. So that is going to make it difficult for the farmers to get in to cut the wheat. But the thing about it is, they've also needed the rain up there, because they were dry for a long time. So we're going to have to review. I know for a fact that it was a confirmed tornado, because there was another spotter that was up closer than we were. And so it was confirmed over there to the northwest of Sayre. Same storm that came across all the way through Colorado, down through Boise City, Perryton, and all of that. And I mean, was just spitting out tornadoes left and right. There was a cone tornado reported. What is up there, J.D. Williams? Yeah, so, and to be quite honest with you, that's actually hooking around a lot more right now near Kiowa. If they don't warn it, I would be surprised why they wouldn't. Let me look at the velocities again. And it's going to be moving almost straight west, so, or straight east, I mean. Yeah. Basically right in the border. I mean, right along the border. So, isn't at Kiowa. Looks like that there's a storm chaser up there. Probably Scott Becker. And let me look just to make sure there. Yep, Dr. Scott Becker. He's got his beacon out. And so, obviously, if they were going to see something, they would. Or say something anyways. Call it in. But it is getting a definite hook on it. I will let you know as it progresses. Call my buddy up here real quick. And there's the tornado warning. So you have Burlington, Amaretta, Byron, and Waldron that is in the tornado. If that storm continues like it is, Waukeeta will be in it. So, Jay, be ready.
Hi, this is Mr. Spencer.
Tornado warning up there by Waukeeta, dude. Look at the hook on that thing. It looks just like last night.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah.
What's the speed limit through here before I get pulled over? 45?
Yeah. I think somebody's got some
Oh.
Problems.
Pulled over. Gotcha.
problems. But anyways, I'm gonna call my buddy Jay real quick and talk to him. So
Okay, sounds good.
all right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey Siri, call Jay Williams.
Calling Jay Williams, mobile.
Hey buddy, are you, that is headed your way. So you're not in the polygon yet, but if it continues, then you will be. And so it's wrapped up pretty tight. Let me see what it says here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. As a matter of fact, I'll put you on CarPlay. So let's see what this says there. If I can get it to come up. All right. Moving east at 55 miles an hour. So it ain't gonna take long to get from point A to point B. That's almost the same exact scenario that we went through yesterday, or early this morning at 4 o'clock. Looks almost exactly the same.
Probably ought to get out and about, huh?
I mean, you're their emergency manager, aren't you?
No, not really, but yeah, I mean, probably ain't nobody else paying attention.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
But
I would let it go one more update. Let me see where it's at now. I'm going to put the map
Okay.
into motion. So it is just now, just north of Capron,
okay,
and so, but it's hooked up tight, man. It's on the leading edge, and so
Right.
you're probably not going to be able to see it. It's probably going to be rain wrapped. But yeah, velocities are really, really strong. And it's moving almost straight east.
right.
So,
Okay, well, I'll probably get out and about and watch you and pay attention to be if I need to do something.
okay, yeah, like I said, because it'll be at Manchester and your town next if it continues
Okay.
that way. All right, I'll talk
Thank
to
you.
you. You bet. Bye.
But
All right. Man, that thing is cranking hard. QLCS type situation. Big ol' I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Time up. So yeah, the people in Burlington, you don't have very long at all. This thing's moving 55 miles per hour. Burlington, Amarita, Waldron. If you haven't taken your tornado precautions, you need to do so right now. This is not going to be something you're probably not going to be able to see it. It's going to be, more than likely, it's going to be rain wrapped. And so you definitely need to take and heed the precautions and get to a safe place. If you don't have a tornado shelter, inside room, away from wall and windows, be sure that you have hard-soled shoes on, clothes that will protect your skin from flying debris. If you have a helmet, put that on, whether it's motorcycle, baseball helmet, roller skating, it don't make a difference, whatever. If you have a way to charge your phone, a battery pack or what like that, take that with you as well. Take your phone with you so that you can stay tuned in with us as well. I'll try my best to keep you updated also. So the rotation is eased up a little bit, but that does not mean that it can't take and tighten back up. And so need to take and pay attention. I've got to get me a drink, folks. Give me 1 second here. Circle. Delicious. All right. Let me take a look at the rotation once again. Take a look at velocities. Velocities are still real strong on it. It's kind of dipping a little bit to the southeast. So Burlington, definitely. It is going to get really windy where you live right now. And you are in the tornado warning box. Amarita and Waldron, y'all are next. You guys are awesome. Please share the channel if you would, if you haven't already done that, over there as well. Yeah, the hook isn't nearly as prevalent as it was just a little bit ago, but it is still cranking around pretty tight. And anyway, give me a bit on that. I'm going to have to eat my own words. So it is actually hooked around a lot better on this latest scan. And so it is tightening back up again. Definitely tightening back up again. And since it has, it's taken more of a trajectory toward Amarita, Oklahoma. The rotation is over Burlington right now, the center part of it, and Amarita is next. Waldron, you might be fortunate enough, and you might miss it, but you are still in that polygon, and so that still holds you responsible for taking your tornado precautions. If they continue it again, Manchester, Waukeeta, potentially Medford, Deer Creek, Renfro, could go in that polygon next if they continue the warning. And it is getting wrapped up again. Man, that thing is going. I'm going to look at velocities real fast. And it is over Burlington, so I'm going to look one more thing and see if there's any CC dropout, which means correlation coefficient. Man, that wind. So I can see the curl around where the spin would be, and I can see the outflow winds. So but I don't see any like debris ball or anything like that, and so that's a blessing. And again, it has eased up some on the rotation. Not nearly a tight hook as it had just a few minutes ago. And like I said, that doesn't mean that you take and let your guard down. As we learned that it could, spin right back up. Oh boy. That front side is starting to come back around again. Wanting to hook up again. See what the SPC says, or the NWS anyways, if they continue this on, because it's literally almost halfway through the box already. So with that kind of hook on it, even though it's not really pronounced right now as much as it was, I would think that they might reissue that warning for further east. We'll have to see, but we all know from past experiences that QLCS tornadoes are no joke. They don't last very long, generally, but they can be very dangerous. It's had to have eased up a little bit because it's kind of taken another southeast. Still in the box, still in that box, but it's kind of taken a southeast dip again. And so, yeah, rotation's really kind of eased up for right now. Now, Waukeeta is in a severe thunderstorm warning. And I would almost imagine, let me click on this to see if I can. Severe thunderstorm warning, 80 mile per hour winds with this is a destructive storm for northern Alfalfa and Grant counties. 80 mile per hour winds and quarter-size hail. So, doesn't necessarily have to be a tornado to be dangerous. We all know that. And so, even though you're not in the red box, you're in the yellow box. And 80 mile an hour winds can be just as bad as a tornado. So, Jay, if you're still tuned in, we'll have to see what happens with that rotation. Yeah. Okay, so they have reissued. And it is actually further south, and I'm going to have to pull off of a different radar because it is so close to the advanced radar that it's probably not pulling a good representation of what is actually going on. And of course, KTLX is down. But man, the winds are bad. So the tornado warning box now has shifted south. All right. Nescatunga. Let's see here. Yeah, Nescatunga, Nash, Jefferson, Pond Creek, Medford. Y'all need to take your tornado precautions immediately. Yeah, Sonia, that's right. And that's what I was just pointing out, those towns that are in there. Obviously, this being, camping season and everything else, the people there along the Great Salt Plains near Nash and Nescatunga, all along that area, need to prepare for high winds, 80 mile per hour winds, blowing debris, possible tornado, and hail. So that is terrible that Wichita's radar is out. I think we can maybe turn our windshield wipers down a little bit. Well, it's been a busy. I think we could probably say week. Seems like a week anyways. In tornado boxes and severe thunderstorm boxes, hail, all over the place. So, let's see if we can see what radar looks like there. I don't know that will be a good representation of it because of the fact that it is so close to the radar beam. And Oklahoma City is too far from there. Maybe Dodge City. I don't know if Dodge City will go that far. And Dodge City is out. Wichita is out. That is bad. So, maybe, just maybe, alright, so they just made the big box for the large area there, and now they have another a tornado warning that is to the south of that. That is going to encompass Kremlin and Nash, south of Pond Creek. And I know, let's see, what's the other one? Hillsdale. And I know that there are a lot of farmhouses along that area. And so, again, this is bad news. Even, like I said, 80 mile per hour winds, that's terrible. That's bad enough. There's going to be a bunch of damage up there. Broken trees and power lines more than likely. If someone wouldn't mind, maybe do a Oklahoma power outage check real quick. I would almost imagine that they are going to have some kind of stuff going on. Boy, that little the radar sight's taking a direct hit, looks like. Jet, Oklahoma. They probably got rocked pretty good. They're in the box. So I'm going to be honest with you, Jay. Anything is possible along that line. I mean, it's still got a hook shape. They're just to the north of Nescatunga. There's another small hook area that is down by Nash, and then you've got another tornado warning now that's down around Hillsdale, Kremlin, in that area. And so even if it isn't a tornado warning, period, if there's not an actual tornado, 80-mile-per-hour winds is just as bad, and you got quarter-size hail going. So you got winds 80 mile an hour and quarters flying at you at 80 mile an hour. That's not a good situation. So, and it is knocking on your door really quick. Bad part about it is I can't get a good representation of what the radar is showing because Vance Air Force Base is the only one that is close enough to get any good readings. Let's see if Wichita got turned back on here. No, Wichita is not up and running, and neither is Dodge City. So the only other option that we have to pull from is from Tinker or KTLX, and we can't get good readings from that. Maybe now. But I think it's going to be pretty sporadic as far as where the velocity actually is. But anywhere along that line, I would be highly cautious. Like I said, with this kind of setup, it doesn't take very long for them to spin up. So, not trying to put fear in anybody, but just being honest with you. So, did they just redo? Yeah, so there's 4 boxes now. Let me see here. Well, you're in it, Jay. You're in it now, Jay. If you're the one that sounds the sirens, I would be sounding the sirens right now. You're in a tornado warning box. I would sound them and get people to cover. Those people that live in Renfro, Medford, Deer Creek, Bremen, Pond Creek, Lamont, all of those towns that are up there in north central Oklahoma need to be paying close attention. Yeah, Waukeeta is in the tornado warning now. So there's embedded rotations all up and down that line, and so y'all need to take the precautions seriously. So, like I said, if you don't have a tornado shelter to go to, the inside room, smallest room, put as many walls between you and the outside. Have a blanket, mattress if you have to have that, as well as hard-soled shoes, clothes that will cover your arms, a helmet if you have a helmet to put on, or especially on the kids if you got kids. But everything that you can take and help you out, because the debris is what kills people. So falling on you, either that or propelled, either way, it's never a good thing. So there's a lot of people that are involved in that area because, like I said, they're small farming communities. And so, hold on one second, guys. What's up? What's up, dude? Dude, that thing is going nuts up there. So I've been talking to my folks on the chat, and Jay's been on there, and I've been talking to him. So anyway, I told him to go ahead and sound the sirens because I think he's the one that does that.
Right.
And so, but you know how it is up there. There's very little. I mean, those are just all small farming communities and stuff like that. And so, I don't even know if Jet or any one of those even have tornado sirens.
Who knows?
So, you know, I think sometimes even the local police departments and stuff, if they have one, go through and sound their sirens and stuff, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So,
or the fire department.
Fire department or whatever. Yeah. Right. But anyhow,
I'm gonna need to get gas. I've got 60 miles left. I mean, we can make it a little ways further, but
yeah.
Need to get gas. I don't know how close you wanted to go or get back to find something to eat, but.
Well, I'm probably gonna go ahead and skip because it's already almost 2:00.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and head on. I got a half a tank of gas, and we're, I mean, not far from. What town is this? Is this Weatherford?
I think so.
Or did we already pass through Weatherford? No, I think this is Weatherford. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's good. Southwestern Oklahoma State University.
Yep, that's it. So,
Lawsuit.
yeah. Yeah, 2:00 in the morning, dude. It's. We got another
I guess
hour.
I'm gonna get off here and get some gas.
All right, buddy. Enjoyed chasing with you tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We all had fun. Definitely was well worth it.
Yep. We'll see you, bro.
All right. Take care. Drive
Text
safe.
me and let me know you made it home all right?
Okay. Same to you.
All right, see you.
All right. See you.
Okay, very good. J-Day Williams says that they are blowing the sirens now. So, let me see. There is some really definite rotation showing up to the west of Waukeeta, and there is some definite rotation that is showing up to the and it just went down. So in the latest scan, both areas kind of went away, but there's still a crazy amount of rotation. Just I've got to take it. Let me get over here on this side real quick. Let me take and get this going here. All right. So it's over the radar beam now, so hopefully we can take and get some better answers here. Oh yeah. So south of Vance Air Force Base, I mean, these winds are terrible. That is not good at all. Waukeeta is kind of on the cusp of it. You're probably going to see at least 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, Jay. Okay, so now we only have 3 active warnings. One for Waukeeta, Nescatunga, Jefferson, Pond Creek, and then the ones further south that's going to take over Kremlin, Hillsdale, Jet, Nash, all of that area. And like I said, it doesn't make a difference if it is an actual tornado that's on the ground. You've got 80 plus mile per hour winds blowing stuff around. It's just as bad. And there's probably some pockets that are in there even higher than that. What do y'all I don't even know if Jay's even able to take it. Let me know. What the winds are doing there. But I would imagine that they are super strong. If it isn't Waukeeta proper, it is just south of Waukeeta by maybe a block. No joke. I'm gonna take and look at something here real fast. Give me 1 second, guys. I know one way I can tell. I know one way I can tell for sure. 41 mile per hour wind gust. Alva 62. Yeah, so they're up there. So let's see what we got here. One, two. So they're warning. Let me read this warning real fast. Tornado warning. Radar indicated hail 1 inch in diameter. This is for K County, northern Oklahoma, Noble, southeastern Grant, northern Garfield, and so until 2:30 a.m. It's moving 55, tornado and quarter-size hail, radar indicated rotation. We'll be moving through I-35 corridor between mile markers 193 and 222. And it is getting it. I don't believe, unless this is just a radar anomaly, I don't believe that I've ever seen purple in the wind velocities. And there are some purple winds between Oklahoma and Ames. So I don't even know if the radar stations are kicked off. I don't think that's active. I'm looking at Mesonet to see if there's any kind of information on it as far as what the winds were, and I'm not seeing any. I do not know where my chat box went. There it is. Yeah, it is not going to be playing around. Medford and Renfro. Medford is going to get some really severe winds. Pond Creek, Kremlin, like I said before. hopefully they're going to allow at least, and they may not, it may continue on, the Waukita warning here in just a second. But I would almost imagine, just with the velocity winds that is there, that they will continue that on. Wow. Stupid thing. I'm still here, guys. I'm looking at stuff. Those folks down in Hennessy, even down by where I live, Loyal, Hitchcock, Watonga, Dover, Crescent, Cashin, you guys are going to also be getting some high winds. This thing is just pushing out really hard, and even on the southern ends of it, it is blowing. And now the storm has moved and is moving southeast. So those people that live in Perry, Covington, Marshall, Mulhall, Orlando, Langston, Red Rock, all need to be ready, because this thing is coming through. And Stillwater, you're going to be next with Glencoe, Ripley, all of those places over there, Perkins. You guys are going to get your shot at the windbag. Alright, let's see what we got here. They have shortened the box. But they are continuing the box. So now Tonkawa is involved. Billings, Lamont, and we'll see what happens with the yeah, that thing is no joke, man. Golly. As my dad say, wrapped up tighter than an 8-day clock. I don't know necessarily what that meant, but I do want to say, before I get too tired and forget about it, that Angela and everybody else that's been helping out and sharing these things on X and other platforms, I really appreciate you all. And so I wish that I could shut the radar down and just kind of relax right now and unwind from being out there in that chase, but I can't. I got friends, family that lives up in north central Oklahoma, and so even if they are just friends, they're still family. Man, that thing is cranking. Medford. Big time hook inflow coming in on the storm. What in the world is happening there? Radar site back up for Wichita. What is this guy doing? Bad part about it is the radar folding bands go just to the south of Vance Air Force's radar station up there at Nescatonga. And so, if you don't know what radar folding rings are, that's basically the extent of where the radar will reach to. And so it makes perfect rings around as the sweep goes around. And so, unfortunately, we don't have any way to take and look at a whole lot of stuff, because obviously whenever you get close to the radar site, the beam can't look like it needs to be out, and so it doesn't give a good representation, so you have to wait for it to go over it before you can start to see things again. And so it is over it, and it does not look very good at all. You are still in a tornado warning box. So you have one that is in the box, and it has not expired yet. And so I would not say that it is safe until that box disappears. The minute that you guys go out, I will let you know. What kind of winds did you guys get, Jay? Hello?
Hey, you think we're safe now?
Y'all are still in the box. I mean,
Right?
I
I guess
can't.
we lost electricity, so we can't blow it all clear. So,
Right. Okay. I mean, I can let you know the minute that the boxes go away.
Right.
And that way I know for a fact. I don't want to tell you, yeah, you're good to go,
Exactly.
and
I'm with you.
then something happened, you know.
No, I'm with you.
And so anyway, but there's 2 boxes that you guys are still in, so they've extended it to the east there, but
Where's the window?
it is
Okay. All right. I'll pay attention to you.
okay. How heavy
All right.
do you think the winds were?
I started to go home because Beck was at home, and I changed my mind real quick.
Okay.
I mean, imagine there were 70 or 80 units.
Yeah,
I didn't think that Toyota was going to stay on the road.
there you go. So that's
So I came back to town, and she said, I don't want to go with you anyway. I'd rather stay at the house. It's safer there. Well, maybe so.
yeah, that's a fact. So I would imagine that a lot of damage is going to be done because of that. Because I mean,
You're right.
that whole thing. So from what I'm seeing, and here's my problem, and then I'll let you go. It is still so close to the radar site that the radar site can't get a good sweep on it and see what all is going on. And
Right.
Wichita and Dodge City radars are both down right now.
Okay.
So the only one that I can pull off of is KTLX, and that's at Tinker, and the radar beam basically stops right on the southeastern edge of Nescatunga, and so it doesn't really do us any good. But
Okay. Well,
anyway,
I think the majority of us are going to go home. We can't blow it all clear.
yeah.
I mean, well,
The leading edge of the storm is well east of you, but
Okay.
you're still,
right. Anything could happen.
in that box, and so, like I said, once the
Okay.
box is gone, then you're okay.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
You betcha.
All right. Be safe.
All right, bye bye. So there you go. As a matter of fact, I can tell on there how long we have left on this. So about 15 minutes left on the extended tornado warning. And let's see. So about 2 minutes left on the one for Waukeeta itself. So once that one goes away, Jay, I will go ahead and say that you are all right. So at 2:15, we'll see if it disappears. It has gone severe warn for basically all of north central Oklahoma. A major big swath. And again, even those people that are over there in around Blackwell and all of that really need to keep their eyes peeled, because the fact that "70-mile-an-hour winds at Pond Creek." Well, that'll get some damage for sure. Candace Norman. Sorry, I just seen that. So far, Norman looks okay. There is storms. Let me rephrase that. There are storms that are coming in from the west that will affect you. It's probably going to be right around daybreak. It's already 2:15. And so it was the second wave that was coming in whenever we were out taking those lightning pictures. And so with that being said, I would say probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 6. And if they keep the intensity, they're going to be severe. So, let me see. All right. So, all the tornado warnings have been released up around Medford, Palm Creek, Lamont, Waukeeta, all of those. So, y'all can take a little breath of fresh air and go home and get you some sleep. It's going to be heavy rain for a while in that area. And so, with that being said, I have talked until I can barely talk anymore. And so I am going to go ahead and close the stream down. Again, a great big huge shout out to everybody that has been watching tonight. I appreciate you all more than you can ever even know. And so for those that were sharing over to other platforms, thank you very much. And so I would say good night, but instead I will say good morning. And I hope everybody has a good day, gets you some rest, and we will talk at you later. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, Sonia. Candace, thank you.